Hello, good evening. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes,
How are you, Pranam?
I am fine, comfortable, finding new things, learning, and not getting enough time to revise, but trying to revise all the things.
Okay,
ये डिसिप्लिन पहले से काफी इम्प्रूव हुआ. ये ईयर में अच्छा भी चल रहा है अभी तक. थोड़ा
that's
माइंडसेट
great.
को और इम्प्रूव करना पड़ेगा. वो हैबिट है, उसको करना पड़ता.
हाँ हाँ, yes, yes.
यस, वो टेम्पटेशंस को ओवरकम करना है, वन ऑफ द डिफिकल्ट थिंग्स है.
Yeah, exactly.
बाकी अच्छा
Discipline.
होता है. 1.5 की स्पीड पे मैं बहुत बार रिवाइज कर लेता हूँ, तो अच्छा लगता है.
हम्म.
आप बताओ.
बस सब बढ़िया.
हम्म. आपकी कुछ नागपुर चक्कर में अभी
अभी आऊंगा मोस्टली नेक्स्ट मंथ.
आएंगे तो बताना, अपन मिलेंगे. 10 मिनट के लिए
हाँ
क्यों ना
हाँ,
मिलेंगे. अच्छा लगेगा.
दिसंबर में तो आने वाला हूँ. दिसंबर में हमारा गेट टुगेदर है.
हाँ. और क्या होता है, थोड़े सीरियस लर्नर को बताओ तो ही है, और सीरियस लर्नर थोड़े कम ही है.
हाँ, वो तो है.
हाँ, एक तो थोड़ा लोगों को बताओ तो वो कॉस्ट को एकदम कंपेयर कर दे. और दूसरा
हम्म.
कि वो सीरियसली इतना लेना चाहिए कि वो एक आप समझना ये वो. पर इट्स अ
जितने कम लोग आए
एंजॉयमेंट.
उतना अच्छा.
हाँ. 1 to 1 मैं 10-12 लोगों को बताया, उससे ज्यादा लोगों को नहीं बताया. पर
हाँ हाँ,
वही लगता उनका माइंडसेट ये वो. आपको मेजोरिटी लोग पहचानती भी है नागपुर के, जीएमसी वाले तो.
बराबर है.
मुझे ऐसा लगता है
मेन
ना,
इंटरेस्ट
टू
अगर
डेज
किसी
का
को रहेगा तो फिर वो समझ सकते हैं क्या है क्या
एक
नहीं है.
एक 2 डेज का ना ऑफलाइन अगर कोर्स हो सके रिवीजन का, तो उसमें ना
हम्म.
काफी आइडिया डिस्कस होंगी कॉन्क्रीट. 2.5 डे का भी
यस
चलेगा
यस.
फॉर दैट मैटर. और लिमिटेड 8-10
हम्म.
ही लोग रखेंगे अपन. कहीं पे पुणे या
हम्म.
मुंबई नागपुर जहाँ पे भी हो, यानी अपने
तो
जो
देखते
सीरियस
हैं.
लोग हैं. नहीं, उससे क्या होगा, वो 1 to 1 डिस्कशन होगा. यानी
हम्म.
2 दिन 10-12 लोग रहे तो इंटरेक्शन भी अच्छा होता, थॉट्स भी अच्छे होते,
यस
और
यस.
बहुत क्लोजनेस बढ़ता उसमें.
हम्म.
वो क्या होता, एक आधी आइडिया लेके अपन करते ना वीक वीक में, तो वो थोड़ा ये होता. कॉम्पैक्ट अगर बन गया 2 दिन का,
हम्म.
हाँ, तो बहुत ही अच्छा रहेगा ऐसा लगता है.
आ रही है मोटी।
ठीक है ना.
हाँ. और बाकी बताइए आप.
बस बाकी सब बढ़िया चल रहा है.
हाँ. 7 लोग आ गए अभी.
हम्म. विल स्टार्ट इन 3 minutes.
यस सर.
जस्ट लिंक शेयर कर रहा हूँ मैं.
આજે જ છે ભાઈ શું છે બર્થડે આજે કેટલી કહેવાય તમને ક્યારે ખબર 0310
पवन सर, कैन यू म्यूट?
સન્માન તમને ક્યાંથી ખબર અરે આ ટેલિગ્રામમાં બર્થડે જે એન્ટર કરે ને એનું ઓટોમેટિકલી મને આવી જાય કે ભાઈ આજે બર્થડે આનો
Okay, so should we start today's session?
इनका कुछ मार्केट के ऊपर हो नहीं उसकी इलेक्शन के लिए
Yeah, should we start today's session? Yes, okay.
Yes.
So which stock should we analyze? Anyone has any questions before
TCS
starting?
sir, TCS it's at 5-year low sir.
TCS, okay. Just a minute. Let me set my chart and then we'll discuss. Okay, is my screen visible?
Yes sir.
Yes, okay. So this is a chart of TCL, TCS. Then we have some more Dixon, Datamatics, Bank Nifty, Platinum, Fortis, Hindalco. Fine. So TCS, this is weekly chart because somebody said it is at 5 years low. Okay, so this is kind of trading range and TCS has been in this trading range. After COVID, it went up nicely, then it went sideways and it is in sideways channel. Currently, it is in downtrend on weekly chart. Now, contrarians, value pickers, they want to buy the stock at bottom. They will be looking for buying opportunities. But I don't like that method because I feel that a contrarian method is better for those who have very huge amount of money. And as a retailer, I prefer trend following. So first, basic principles again, I would like to tell that there are three methods. One is contrarian buying. Second is early trend, where we look for retracement buying. Third is established trend, where we look for momentum entries. Okay, so these two methods are good for retracement entries and momentum entries. These are good for retailers because we can buy with just one click. And contrarian method is good for those who are those who have very big amount of money who can move the market by their money. So if you cannot move the market with your money, then it is better not to take a contrarian trade. Okay, because we just take small amount of we invest small amount of money, and if it keeps on falling, we don't get anything. We are not bothered also, and if it goes up also, then also we are not bothered. So I prefer to take bigger positions, but in the direction of trend. Now, when we check TCS chart, it is at this low, it is coming down. And if I add my tools, it's showing bearish momentum, bearish bias. Everything is bearish. Prices are falling on weekly chart. So definitely I'm not going to buy this. Even TRT will be red. It is in downtrend. It was in uptrend here. It gave first opportunity to exit. Then again it went up, gave second opportunity to exit. So based on weekly chart also, the trend is down. As long as prices are below this level, 3203, it is in downtrend. So for me, unless the prices go above 3203 and close above that on weekly chart, I'm not going to buy. And if we check the daily chart, here we can see trend turned down first, then again it went up, and again it turned down. So if you notice, this turned down and then it went for retracement. A retracement came up to the virgin selling area. This is fresh selling area or starting point of this downtrend. So from there again prices turned down. Here the trend changed to downtrend again, and there were some retracements, and currently it is in this buying area, which is the starting point of this uptrend or this uptrend. So it has already given 1 2 entries, and this is third time it has gone below that. And from here, if it breaks down, it may come up to 2100 also, we don't know. So I'm not going to buy this. Okay, so let's check Dixon. Dixon was in uptrend. Uptrend started here, it came down, gave a retracement entry. And if we check DDT smart bands, the PFI numbers were not so great. So it went up from this low up to this high. It came down. If you notice, it gave 75% retracement entry. That's my favorite entry. If I want to buy, I like to prefer buying at 75% retracement or in the buying area. So 75% retracement entry and first target was done. Now again it went up, came down in this buying area. Trend is up. And if we notice, momentum was up, bearish momentum band has started appearing. So right now it is below momentum band, and I would mute everyone so that there is no noise in the meeting. If anyone wants to say anything, they can raise their hand. Otherwise, I have muted everyone. So if we notice, it gave nice retracement entry, created a continuation. There is this buying area, but price has come down with strong selling force. If we notice, there are big selling candles here. So I don't like price coming down to the buying area with big selling candles. I'll just change the color slightly so that we can notice selling candles easily. I'll make it black. So there are two big selling candles when the prices are coming down, and it has touched a buying area. So if we notice, as the trend is up, it has touched a buying area, which is a 477 point area. And if you notice, it has already given more than 1 hour reward. Patterns are okay, but sudden events, national, international, okay, will come to that message. So here there is retracement entry and it went up, gave easily 1 hour return was possible. So even if that happens, I'm not going to buy. What I prefer is prices should come down slowly and I should get a good opportunity to buy without much of selling pressure. And I prefer buy or buying area should be associated with a momentum band. If momentum band is nearby and not too high and prices are near the momentum band, it gives better opportunity. And we can see prices below bullish bias band, below bearish momentum band, below everything. It's possible that it may break below this and then it may reverse. So right now, if I had bought here, that would be my first target. The PFI numbers were not very aggressively bullish. Here we have 2 times rise in PFI. And if we notice, there are some selling PFI numbers also, which are almost 13,000, 15,000, almost same. But average is not more than 2 times in this case. Back to back, 2 selling PFIs, which is not a good sign. So I'm not going to buy it. So no trade in Dixon Tech if I'm going to do. And please note down that this is not a recommendation session. We are just analyzing with our tools. Okay. So don't buy or sell based on the session's analysis. Next is Datamatics. Data metrics, if we notice, there was nice sideways price action here, then prices went up nicely. So with PFI, what do we see? 2 times rise, 5 times rise, 5 times rise, 5 times rise. PFI numbers are rising nicely on buying side. There were 2 selling candles, again 1 selling candle. Prices are coming down slowly. So this looks like the selling pressure is reducing, but price is below bearish momentum band and below the bearish bias. It's above bullish bias and bullish momentum is absent. So right now it is kind of a contrarian entry. If we check with smart bands, so this was uptrend, green color, it gave retracement entry up to 60%. Here again, here also there was one change in the trend. It created uptrend, gave retracement entry, completed first target. So I will not consider this as a failed trade. It has completed one trade. And if we notice, the PFI number was just 2 here. Before this entry, PFI number was just 2. So this will be totally trade based on first target, where I would either do partial profit booking or full exit. And this will not be a failed trade. Next time when PFI number increased, it did not come to 75%. There were some momentum entries also, first, second, third, and then prices went up nicely. So when the breakout happened, we can notice there is very high PFI. After the breakout, PFI number was very significantly high and prices kept going higher and higher. So when prices are in momentum, they don't retrace. Now what to do in this stock? It's likely to go sideways because it has already gone up. There was some cause built here. We got a good reward for that. And then again, it is going sideways. So if we notice, this is a high, this is a low, and price is near this. Normally what happens if it comes down below a swing point and it's not able to go beyond that, then it comes up either above this swing or above this swing. So I think it should come above this swing 1054. From here prices are likely to go up, and let us see what happens. But trade will be low odds trade, a small trade. I will not bulk up on these kind of trades. Okay, any other question on this, on datamatics? Let's check Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty, I check normally on smaller time frames. So if you notice on daily time frame, it was in downtrend, went in selling area, nicely came down. On 15 minutes, let's check what is happening. Prices were in downtrend, turned bullish here, came down. If you take a retracement entry, the stop is hit. Again, it went up, came down, gave a retracement entry. That would be around 60% probably. So it is between 60 to 75%. And from here, it reversed again, went in the selling area, which is the starting point of this downtrend. So it has gone up nicely. From here, it is slightly moving slowly. Now, because there is a resistance, it may get absorbed. Sometimes it works out like that. Unless prices break down below this and turn red, I would be bullish. And if prices are able to penetrate through these selling areas, then again, next fresh up move may start. So let's wait and watch what happens in Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty also provides good opportunities in 5-minute, 3-minute charts for intraday traders. Like this, it was on Tuesday, created a green color, gave retracement entry, went up nicely. Then on this candle, Wednesday, it came in the buying area. After that, it went up very nicely. Here, there was a trading range, breakout happened, retracement, and went up nicely. We can notice went up, gave retracement, went up. So Bank Nifty provides good opportunities, and there will be some more retracement entries if I increase the zones. There will be some more. Like here we got one retracement entry. Here we had some retracement entries, one here. There was one entry here. So you can note on Friday it came down in this buying area and rapidly went up. So first candle many times provides these kind of opportunities. You come to some buying area and rapidly move up. So Bank Nifty works well on 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute. Then Platinum. What is Platinum? Pawan sir, what is Platinum? Till then, let's check Fortis. Fortis Healthcare. Okay, so if you notice today I have applied only 3 indicators. This is DDT Smart Band combo, PFI with DDT Smart Band combo, which gives me force as well as trend, bias and momentum, and TRT to understand whether I should go for retracement or breakout. And I use this occasionally, means I just keep this low liquidity marker. This is freely available. I have made it available. So whenever the stock has low liquidity, it will show here. There will be low liquidity written everywhere. So in Fortis, what is your question, Devesh sir? Check the chart meanwhile. So Fortis has been moving up. Here, if you notice, there were some PFI numbers. This is 2, 2, minus 2. I think 2, yes, plus 2, and minus 2. And then again, here we have a very high PFI number. So once there was very high PFI number, it was breaking out above this. So whenever the breakout has very high PFI number, then it is likely to be a very successful breakout. If the breakout happens with very small PFI number, then it's bad breakout. If you notice, there was this big trading range. Price went below this trading range, but the PFI numbers are not very high. So I can use this as a contrarian indicator that whether if the prices are not falling significantly or the range low is not broken with high PFI number, then it may reverse from there. So we can see this is a spring, a secondary test, and then it went up. But this setup is slightly weak setup. Its target ends up to this creek. But when the breakout happens, then there is no limit for upside. So if we try to buy at the bottom, the targets are limited. When the breakout happens, targets are unlimited. And it has gone up nicely. It gave one stop loss here. Then next opportunities came. If you notice, this is kind of a congestion area. Again, breakout happened with good PFI numbers. Again, it went up. Again, there was congestion. Breakout happened with high PFI number and it's moving up. So now what to do in this kind of stock? Normally when stock has moved nicely like this, then it's always a problem whether to buy fresh and take fresh opportunity or just let it go. So this is a stock which is already in a momentum. It has given multiple opportunities to buy and it is still going higher and higher. If I want to buy in this kind of stock, I prefer this kind of thing where we see change of trend to green and it gives a retracement entry. So I would have bought here, stop loss would be below this. After color changes. So this is first green, it gives retracement entry. Here I would prefer momentum entry. So if I want to take a momentum entry, where will be the momentum entry? Oh, it has given multiple momentum entries. This was retracement, then momentum, and it has also given this momentum entry. So this would be a momentum entry. I would have bought around 976 and my stop loss will be below this. So if candle closes below this, I would exit because it is a late entry. and it is an entry for momentum. But if I have bought here, then I can easily do partial profit booking and keep my stop loss at this location. If I am buying here, I will not keep my stop loss at this location. That will be a very big stop loss for momentum entry, and it's already moving much higher. So it will not give me very good risk reward. It's 14% from here. And Fortis is not a stock which can move very rapidly. It's slightly slow mover. So right now there was this opportunity to buy and stop loss was below this, and I prefer to avoid the stocks which are which move slowly for momentum entries. I like to take those stocks which have uh, inclination towards moving rapidly. In these kind of stocks, retracement entries are better. That's about Fortis. Hindalco. Let's check Hindalco. What does Hindalco say? So Hindalco, there was a trading range. PFI numbers are not significantly high. It created a green color here. Hindalco has been sideways. It's trying to break out above these levels. So the PFI numbers are just average, and if I have not taken entry, I would avoid taking fresh entry for momentum. But if I want to trade this stock, what I would prefer is there is a change. If it gives retracement entry, I would buy. So this can be considered as a failed entry because it moved down very rapidly. So this is the reason I like to avoid the entries when prices are moving very fast. When there are gaps and big candles, then it's better to avoid those kind of entries. Then it turned green again. Up to this, it came up to 60% retracement. So if I stick to my 75% retracement rule, I will not get entry, and I prefer not to get an entry instead of taking entry at higher level. Then after this, there were multiple opportunities to buy for momentum. So this is one opportunity, then one more here, one more here, one more here, one more here, two more here. So all opportunities are in similar areas. We can take at the most one or two from these. Then one more opportunity was present here, and it had given adequate time. After this, price came down slightly, and today it has started going up again. So if I take a retracement, if I take momentum entry in this stock, this will be my stop loss. And even at this location, as PFI numbers are not very high, I may not be able to see that this is going to rise very rapidly. I may get retracement entry as well in this location. That is possible. So Hindalco, because of lower PFI numbers, I will not take this stock for big targets. Okay. BSE. Let's check BSE. So BSE, we had discussed few days ago that the stock is in downtrend, the momentum is bearish. We can see from here the bias changed to down and the trend became bearish, bullish sideways here, and this is bearish and prices are falling down, and below this swing low it is not able to increase the candle size, so momentum is not increasing on downside. But it's not a time to buy for me as a retailer. It may be a contrarian entry. Some people may like to buy, but I don't know where to keep a stop loss when it's a contrarian entry. What I would prefer is let the price close above this 22,600, 2260. After that, it will give a retracement entry. Right now, as the trend is down, first it will become a sideways trend, and still my bias would be bearish as of now. It's not strongly bullish. It is phase A, and phase B is likely to happen, or it may continue on downside also. So I prefer to take entries only after there is a sideways price action, and then I get a bullish signal. Till then, I stay away from that. Even if it reverses and goes up, I'm not bothered. It's okay. But the color will change to green only when prices close above this candle's high. Okay. So that high is around 2254. Unless price closes above that, it's not going to change the color to uptrend color. I will not do anything in this stock on buy side. Okay, BSC, Adani Green. Let's check Adani Green. So Adani Green, there was some sideways price action. First green, it became red. Second time green. It has come down to give a retracement. How much retracement? 75%. Yeah, so it has triggered buy. Now first target for this is this highest close or this high. How are PFI numbers? Big PFI number. So if it works out and continues moving higher, then it has a potential to go. I don't know how much, but it can continue. And if next PFI number, high bullish PFI number candle prints, then it will be definitely a stock to keep on holding. I have bought some quantities in Adani Green already. Okay. So in this stock, we can see bullish momentum band is present here, bearish is present here, bias is present here, bullish bias is also present here, and there is some bearish momentum. So in early retracement entries, bearish momentum was already broken once. This is one rule which we follow, that it must be broken at least once, and it has started appearing again. That is fine. Bullish momentum band is present, and bullish bias and bearish bias. Price is above bullish and bearish bias. So if price closes below all these, then I would exit. If it doesn't close below this, then I can keep on holding, because the PFI numbers are also highly supportive. Okay, Praveen sir. I will allow unmute. If there is any noise, I will mute again. Okay, Praveen sir.
It is looking good.
Yes, it's looking good. And somebody had a comment. Let me check. Dr. Neeraj Malhotra, I think he has left the meeting, but there is a comment that patterns are okay, but sudden events or national or international disrupt frequently. I don't know what is meaning of this, how much is the frequency. If he is here, we can discuss. Otherwise, we cannot discuss what is his point of view. But if you notice, when we have things in our favor, with force is in our favor and trend is in our favor and bias is in our favor, then there are very low chances that it will open against us in a big way. News can happen, there will be some news, it will give us entry. If the stock is good, it will come down to give us entry. And if the stock is bad, it will break down. So there is a big difference in that. When the trade is taken as a contrarian trade, then yes, international news and all those events, they may disrupt in a big manner. We buy because of contrarian view and there is some bad news and the stock falls very badly. But when we take entry with help of trend and bias and force, everything is in our favor, then there may be just 10% or less chance that some bad news may take a stop loss and that may take in a big way. So if we have support from market, then it's good. And even if it is not again, means even if it goes against us, the stop loss will be not hit in a big manner. It will be small stop loss. So suppose we had kept a stop loss of 5% or 7%. At the most, we will lose 8%. from that stock, not from portfolio. So that is totally different thing. We have to keep the position sizes properly. Okay. CG Power. What is your question in CG Power, Vikram sir? PFI number is 2 times. There was sideways price action. So if I want to plan a trade, what I will do? 75% retracement. It's possible that it may reverse from 60%, 50%. But I will stick to my rule. I want 75% retracement. So 691. What I will do, I will place alert around 691. And if price comes to that level, only then I will check or I will let it go. What is your question in this, Vikram sir? Vikram sir, are you there? Okay, we'll check next stock V-Mart. V-Mart. So V-Mart is looking, the trend was sideways. It's first time green now. And if we see, the PFI number is 33,155, which is absolutely stunning as compared to previous numbers. This was 3,000 and we had 5 times PFI. But the trend was not bullish. It was continuously red. It was downtrend. Price went in the selling area, again came down up to this. And now again the PFI number has increased to more than 10 times. So this is high PFI number and the price is in trading range. It's not after the breakout, it is before the breakout. So this is a trading range. Okay, this is a trading range. Stock is in this range. It's possible that it may go up to this and come down again to give a retracement entry. And I'm not going to buy this because if I buy here, I don't know where to keep a stop loss. And based on DDT Smart TRT, stop loss is below this or below this. So if candle closes below that, that will be my stop loss. And this is not in momentum. So the color has changed to green for first time after many days. Therefore, I expect retracement. So what I will do, I will use this. And for now, I will keep a stop loss. Sorry, I will keep a marking on this candle around 740. I'll place alert at 740. If it comes to that level, I will check. If it keeps going higher, then I will have to readjust this marking. Then I'll take new up. I will check for new levels. Right now it has turned green. It may go up also. It may come down also. I don't know what will happen, but my preference is I want 75% retracement in this. So if I get that, then I will be able to get a good trade. Risk reward will be better in that trade. And it is just turning to uptrend. It has not yet become, it has not yet come out of this trading range. So sometimes we may see break above this, then it comes and touches this trend line or this resistance line. It becomes a support and then it may start moving higher. I will check at that time. For now, I want retracement entry. So most of the times we get 2 opportunities to buy on retracement. After that, momentum entries are good. And here the bullish bias is absent. The bearish bias price has closed above it for first time. So expect a retracement entry. Okay. Ramesh sir, you had asked this question. If you want to know why this
Yes, sir.
stock
I understood,
gapped
sir.
up and went up. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I
So if
understood.
you, okay. Any other question in this? Like why it went up 15-20% today. I don't know reason for that, why it happened. But since it has happened, there are many buyers. And first time when buyers come, the price comes down again to give retracement entry most of the times. Let's check Ola Electric. There was, yeah. So Ola Electric went up and it has started retracement. If I want to buy, I will buy at 75% retracement. It has not yet given any retracement entry. When price comes to that level, at that time I will check whether I want to buy it or I don't want to buy it. Okay. After this, again prices went up. Some people start feeling, "Arey, ye to gaya haath se." But it has to retrace initially, or it will go into consolidation mode. Either it will come down or it will go sideways. It has to go for time correction or price correction. And then it gives us good entry. Nifty PSU Bank Index. Okay, PSU Bank. Nifty PSU Bank Index. Yeah, so here we will not have PFI numbers for our help because this is an index where volume is not printed. Now, if we notice, there was a downtrend. So here there was a downtrend, color changed to green for first time, came down, gave nice retracement, completed the target. Again, same thing, went up, came down for retracement entry. Is this 75% retracement? So slightly less than 75%, and it can be a missed opportunity. So am I worried about that? I'm not. Next time I get 75% retracement, that would be my entry, and it has gone up nicely. Again, went up, gave retracement, went up, gave retracement, and is moving higher. So multiple retracement opportunities are always possible. Then we get some momentum entries also, like one momentum entry here. And initially, unless there are retracement entries, we don't look for momentum entries. After these two retracement entries, there were these momentum entries also, and there were some more as well. Okay. So if we check the index, how is this index behaving? There was this trading range. It went below that, went and has come down, come up again inside the range, went sideways. We may see new high forming in this index. It's possible that it may break above these levels because after this downtrend, it failed to continue on downside, went up, created a sideways move, has broken out, given a retracement, and is moving up. So it should not fall below this, or it should not close below this if it wants to continue going higher. This is not a very good strong close above this previous high, but if it closes up higher, then this level will become a good strong level. If prices reverse from here, then there can be a stop hunting below this. So what I want to say is whenever prices are going above previous swing high, they should break out significantly with strong candles. If that doesn't happen, then these levels become stop hunting level, price comes down and then reverses. Okay, then Bank of Baroda. Bank Baroda. So there was a downtrend, went up, came down. So when it comes down very strongly, then stop hunting is done. It went sideways, color changed to green. So from this low to this high, it has not come down till now. So first will be from this low to this high. It did not come even 50%, so it's not a retracement, and it went up. this marking will change. From here, it will either come to 50, 60 or 75%. If I want to buy this, I prefer to buy at 75%. Principal will not change for this stock. If it comes down and gives a retracement entry, then I may expect that next time this break, this level may get broken. I'm not saying that this time it will not get broken. It may break above this at this time also. And if it breaks, what I will do is I will shift this marking to next level. And if it comes down to give retracement entry, that will be a good entry. So I will wait for this stock. I will not take entry in this right now. And how are PFI numbers? Let's check. The PFI numbers are not significant in any manner. So I don't expect that this stock will keep on making a new high every day. I'm not interested in this stock. If I buy this, I will keep it based on tight target, smaller targets. I will do partial profit booking and I will not look for keeping this trade for a very long period. Okay, Rohan sir. Vikram sir, are you there? You have shared some more stock names also. अरे रैडिको को खालिस्तान कर दिया क्या सर? रैडिको खेतान. What do we see in Radico Khetan? There was this uptrend. So it started here. High PFI number, it's 5 times, then 2 times. So these are good PFI numbers to keep holding the stock. And even after that, I want a retracement entry. I don't want to buy immediately, right? So from this low to this high. So I had mentioned either it should come to a 75% retracement or buying area. You can notice it came to buying area here. It did not touch the buying area. Next time again it came down, touched buying area. After that it went up nicely. So this is first retracement. One more time it came down, gave retracement. One more time it gave retracement. So there were ample opportunities to buy. Then momentum entries started. So there is this momentum entry here. Prices went up. When PFI numbers are high, then we can look for momentum entries. This high double top or this trading range high was broken with high PFI number. That's why we can see a nice up move. And where will be the exit? We can exit in this red candle. Complete exit can be done in this or at this location. Now after that again it went up, created new uptrend, and has it given a 75% retracement? If you notice from this low to this high, see it has given a 75% retracement. Yeah, so it gave 75% retracement, went up again. And as there was a gap down, if I don't buy here, that's okay. Next time again, it went up, came down in the buying area, went up. Again, there was some opportunity. Continuation, again a retracement entry happened and it's moving on nicely. So we can just keep trailing the stop loss. Here it's better to keep a stop loss based on this thick line and the band. So if it closes below both of them, I will exit full position. Till then I can hold on. Whether to take fresh position or not. So the PFI numbers were high here. We have not seen high PFI numbers here. And that's the reason, even though there are multiple opportunities for momentum entries, the stock is not moving very rapidly. It's going up, coming down, going up, coming down, going up, coming down. Okay. So that's Radico Khetan. Apollo Micro Vari Energy. So Apollo Micro Systems. Apollo Micro, if we notice, high PFI went sideways, then turned green, and a momentum entry as well. So stock is already in uptrend. This is I won't consider this as a downtrend. It is sideways price action. The breakdown did not happen with strong big candles and bias is bullish. So again, there is a nice momentum entry and it has gone up nicely, smoothly. So there was one entry here, one entry here. After this uptrend, there was no retracement entry, right? So it went up and later on it created a retracement. If I want to buy this again, will I buy it at this location? So PFI numbers are not very high, means not 5 times. They are just 2 times or maybe slightly more, but less than 5 times. So I may be worried about buying this for very big targets. And I may, if I buy this, I will take a smaller position. But earlier, the PFI numbers were nicely rising. Here we had high PFI numbers, and once the trend became up again after this, there was no retracement entry before it turned red. So if I want to buy from this to this, 75% is here. At that time, color changed to red. Again, it turned green, and then we got a nice momentum entry and some momentum entries here. Okay. So what to do at this location? This location, PFI numbers are not very high, and it has already given nice momentum entries here. This is slightly late momentum entry, and as it has already given momentum entry and has moved fast, it may be a tricky entry here, but smaller position can be taken. If I want to take, if I buy with a risk of 10,000 here, I will just take a risk of 2 or 3,000 here, not more than that. So 1/3 position size maybe, that kind of trade. Okay. Then Vari Energy. Vari Energies Limited. So Vari Energies, we can see there was sideways price action 2 times PFI, 2 times, 5 times, and a sideways trend, sideways again some sideways price action, again some high PFI. So it's looking good. It has given a nice retracement entry and it is starting to move higher. So this stock looks good. And we have all-time IPO high here. So fresh IPO, and these stocks have tendency to keep on moving very rapidly and their moves are very big. So these are the stocks worth taking the risk. So this has given a momentum entry, a retracement entry, and then a momentum entry. Price is below the bearish momentum band. That is only worrisome thing. So if it clears that bearish band, then again it has a good potential. It can move higher. So it is likely to provide some more momentum entries. Overall, this stock looks interesting. I will keep this in my watch list. Wari, then SRM. SRM contractors. Whenever I check some new stock, I just turn it on. Slightly low liquid stock, but that is fine. Not heavily low. Means there is some liquidity, not entirely low liquid stock. There was high PFI number, price went sideways. This breakout did not come with high PFI number. So when the breakout happens like this with high PFI number, we see good trending moves. But when the breakout doesn't happen with high PFI number, then there are less chances or the conviction is less in those kind of setups. So this has broken out above this, but it has a low conviction score for me. The bias is bullish and the momentum is also bullish. Trend is also up. Force is not very high. So if I want to take a trade, I will wait for retracement up to 75% kind of thing. Or like here it created a green color, gave retracement entry. And whenever there is this kind of thing, I prefer to keep stop loss below the starting point. There is a starting or fresh change here. So I prefer to keep stop loss below starting point. And then the moment the PFI number increase later on. At this time, it's bullish bias, bullish momentum, trend is up. Only thing which is less is the PFI number at current breakout. Otherwise, we have background with high PFI numbers. So it's worth taking a chance, but with smaller position size. If we keep stop loss just below this, there are very high chances that stop loss may get hit because it's not a level. It's wrong level. So if candle closes below this, even then the bullish momentum will be present and the trend will be up. The stop loss, actual stop loss should be below this if we want to take a high probability trade. But if we want to take a risk with smaller capital, then this can be kept as a stop loss with lower probability. This stop loss may get hit and again stock may move in our favor. But there are good signals, back to back two buying signals have appeared. And if prices are able to sustain, there is I start entry as well here. And if they can sustain and break out, we may see new high PFI coming soon. So it may come after breakout above this. This will become a pre-breakout entry. There are two entries printed there. I will keep this stock in my watch list and let us check what happens to this. Okay, so that is SRM contractors. Then Coforge. So Coforge, it turned green, gave a retracement entry, completed the target. PFI numbers did not increase, so it should be based on a target. See, it it did not touch 75%, but touched 60%. And did it touch a buying area? It it did not touch the buying area also. But even if it touches 50% and this is done, then it's considered as a target done for this entry. So even if it does not give retracement up to 75% and goes above this after touching 50%, target is done. So for this trend, target was done. Again, it came down. Next time came with more number of downward PFI candles continuously back to back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bearish PFI candles and one here also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bearish PFI candles in this down leg. So it's not a good stock to keep on holding. I will not buy this. If at all I want to do, I will short this in the selling area and it may fall below this again if it goes up slowly. I'm not going to buy it for any reason. Okay, that's about Coforge. Chemcon specialty. Let's check. So very high PFI numbers in this stock. So first it came up to 60%, completed the target. Once this is done, then what happened? Again, it came down, went below this, closed below this, There is a bearish change. So we had a continuation here. It came down, went up again. Let's check for continuation. How much was the retracement? It came up to 75% at this candle. Went up slightly, but came and closed below that. And again, it has new buying. So there is a trading range here, breakout above the trading range with high PFI numbers. So it looks like a good breakout. This was first breakout, came down slightly, went up again, closed above this, came down slightly, retracement. So it's looking good. And if these levels are not broken, we may see new highs forming in this stock. These selling areas may get broken. We may at least see these levels. These are not virgin levels, so prices are likely to cross above this. Let's see when that happens. But momentum entry, what I prefer is I should get a momentum entry near the bands, and there is no momentum entry as of now. So for now, I will look for retracement entry, and from this low to this high, 50% retracement has happened. I want 75% retracement. So if it comes up to this, that will be a good entry for me. Right now, the stock is not in momentum phase. It is likely to give a retracement entry even now. If it gives, that will be very good. I would look for retracement. Momentum entry best is near the bands. If it is far away from the bands, I will not buy this for momentum. Okay, Neeraj sir, are you there? I think he is not here. Okay, it's 10:27 already. So we'll end the session.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Akshay sir.
So how do we get this vertical bands, green bands for the two times PFI and 5 times PFI in the settings?
Yes, so this is something new which I have done, and it's new indicator. I have not given access to this indicator
It's
as
a
of now.
combo. Okay,
I'll do it. Yeah. Okay, but it's nothing different in
uh,
the PFI indicator. What you
uh,
have to do is, just let me show you. So when we use PFI, we
yeah.
get this. This band is with 5 times by default. So high PFI value multiplier upper. If I make it 2,
Okay.
then whenever there is a value of 2 or more, it will show a band. Now you can see there are 2 bands here.
Yeah.
Okay. I will show you KIOCL in this indicator. It will show 2 bands.
Mhm.
This is 15-minute chart. Okay, so I will show it on 15 minutes. See, one is light green, other one is dark green. So this is 2 times, this is 5 times.
Okay.
I'll soon give access to this, don't worry.
Yeah. And whenever there is a breakout with a high PFI, you said, so that candle or that PFI number would be printed the next day, right? Not on the same day.
Yes. The confirmation will come on next day, because
Next.
what happens is price may go up, close there, and next day it may reverse also.
Hmm. So if there is a follow-up candle, then only it will print.
High PFI.
Okay.
And PFI candle is not our entry, so it's not a problem.
So we can take an entry next day after the breakout.
See, there is a breakout. I will show some past examples. See, there is a
Like for
breakout.
example, that Fortis
Then
Healthcare.
it came down, gave retracement entry. Again, it went up, came down, gave retracement. So best entry would be at
print-
this candle here. there is a signal. So either this or crossing above this bearish momentum, that would be a better entry. Instead of confirmation, this confirmation will come at end of this candle.
Right. Right.
So even after that, we get a retracement.
Okay.
Okay, that's why I'm not bothered whether the PFI number gets printed next day or it's confirmed next day. It's fine,
Okay.
because even after that we get opportunity. What we want, the PFI candle is already expanded candle, and
Right.
I don't want to buy on that expanded candle. The risk
Yes.
is much higher and reward is much lower. Instead of that, if it comes down, gives retracement entry, that is much better.
Okay. Got it, sir. Got it. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
So can we go through natural gas chart?
Natural gas. Okay. Natural gas. Which time frame?
1 hour and 4 hour.
Okay, so this is natural gas 4 hour, but natural gas is a futures contract. I think we should go for natural gas October contract. Yes. Yes, sir. So what is your question?
On 1 hour, there was an entry in buying area.
Yes, so if we see, there was a downtrend, it turned to green color, gave retracement entry in the buying area and went up nicely. Now, if we notice, there is this strong fall when prices are coming to buying area. Therefore, it did not move smoothly. First, it came in this hidden gap, right? It gave some reaction from that hidden gap, and then again it went up. So yes, it came down, gave retracement in the buying area. So as there are back-to-back buying areas, we prefer to keep stop loss of at least two zones. So this will be the stop loss. It came down, gave retracement, again gave retracement, went up nicely. Again continuation. So this is one more retracement. Again moved nicely. Almost touched this selling area. So what in this?
I just slowly coming down to buying area. So can we enter it the buying zone?
So this buying entry was appropriate. It gave a slow small fall. Then it went up nicely, smoothly, right? So this is already the entry which should have been taken. Now prices are coming down again. I don't like to take entry again and again.
Okay.
Okay, one entry is fine. Sometimes second entry works. Like here it came down, again it came down second time. So first time if it is coming down rapidly, then we may expect second entry as well. But if it comes down slowly at for first time and moves rapidly, then it should not again come down to same buying area.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
And the bearish momentum price, see here the price is just touching the bullish momentum band. Here the price is below bullish momentum band. So if it comes down and again starts moving higher above the bullish momentum band, you may take a chance.
Okay. Sir. Thank you.
Okay, sir. So Devesh sir, this combo indicator, see what I keep on doing is I have already given access to the base indicator which can give you all the levels. I had shown the settings, and this is something which I am modifying because there are so many indicators. So if you notice, I have already given 5 6 indicators, and some people have access only to 2 indicators because it is basic plan. Basic plan provides only 2 indicators. That's why I have combined this smart band and PFI in this combo indicator. I will give access to that also, but I'm making some changes. If you notice, the original PFI indicator, it has this black line. There are some arrows up, sloping upward arrows, downward arrows, green color arrows, something like that. So there are many things which had to trim down to make the combination, and it's basically slightly less. It has slightly less things. Only these things are added, two vertical bands. So 2 times PFI, 5 times PFI is very easily seen. And here that feature is also seen, but we have to make the adjustments manually. So that's why I did not try to give it at the earliest, because everything is already available. Okay. Now, fine. So Borosil Scientific, any relation of Kalyan Jewelers Titan stock with gold? See, I don't understand what is the relation of gold with the jewelry stocks and all those things, or Titan or anything else. I am least bothered about it, because if I try to understand all these things, then I will not be able to concentrate on price action. So there will be many things which are interrelated, but these things do not provide me any edge, or they do not provide me entry levels, exit levels. So even if I understand these things by taking efforts, it will not help me. And I'm not inclined towards understanding what is the relationship of these things. So I'm you can say I just ignore these things. What is relation, or are they interrelated, how they are interrelated, and how they will work. So Ramakrishna sir, Bank Nifty 15-minute chart, 29th September. $12.45. 12:45, 3 p.m. 29 September, 12:45, 3 p.m. Okay, so you are asking about this impulse and retracement. Okay, but here the color did not change. And on 30th, 10 a.m. and 2:15 p.m. So 10:30 a.m., 30th September, 2:15. Yeah, so both of them were fine. This 10:30 and 2:15 both were fine, and we could have taken, but I would not have taken entry on 30 September, 29 September, as the color was. Means I don't have to do manual analysis in this case. Then I can see there is impulse and everything, but I have stopped
Actually, I was
checking
referring to
everything.
Lucky Line, sir. Lucky Line setup.
Lucky line setup. Okay. So lucky line setup. Yes. So lucky line setup. Let me add. So this one is not a good lucky line setup because the trend is down. Once it starts moving higher, then we can look for good entries. I don't want to see the labels. Yes, so this was a lucky line setup. This was a lucky line setup. This was also a lucky line setup. Any of these were fine. Not a problem. What we want is, when we take a lucky line setup, the force should be upwards, and there should not be a strong selling candle against us. So even here we don't have a selling candle, even here we don't have a strong selling candle. So both of them were fine. Here also we don't have a very strong selling candle, so this is also fine. But this one is with selling candle here, and the trend is not up, it is coming down. Even though it has given the best entry, but that is fine, because before that we have this candle, which would have triggered entry and it would have hit the stop loss.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I would have preferred the 30th September 2:15 p.m. candle
Yes, this is also good. This is also good. Both of them are fine.
because the trend changed to green. The candles were green after that, so that's the reason I'm asking, sir.
Yeah. So here the
Yeah,
color changed to
second
green.
change, continuation. Yeah, just
Yes.
before. Okay.
This continuation happened in this candle, not
Later, yeah,
before
later.
that.
That's later, but
It came later. So we don't know whether the continuation happened or not.
the change
You
happened
are
before
checking.
that, so
Yes. So
okay.
the change happened even on this candle. Here the change has already happened. There is a change. So this is also a good entry. This is also a good entry.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Both of them are fine.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yes. Adani Port, TGL has retracement, lucky line setup. Okay. Okay, that's it for now. I'll take your leave. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Right.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Yeah, thank you. Bye bye. Good night.